So, I don't know whether you know what the Milgram experiment is, but it was a thing done in the 60s by a bunch of psychos who were masquerading as university professors. They set up this thing where they brought people in, they stuck them in a room, put them in front of a console with all these electrical gadgets on it, and said, you're going to ask this person questions, and every time they get a question wrong, you're going to zap them. Now, the problem with it was that that there was a point when they would be zapping them with enough electricity to basically fry a human being. And the logic was that most people wouldn't do that. Most people wouldn't fry another human being just because someone in a white coat told them to. But depressingly, the vast majority of people did. Now, I'm probably with you in being one of those people that would say to themselves, I'd never do that. But it is scary, isn't it? Because you don't really know. I mean, I think I know. But do I really know? Do I really know what I would do? Let's have a look. Let's find out. With the Milgram experiment. To do injustice is worse than to suffer it. Plato, The Republic. If you've read The Republic, you'd see how ironic that is. Oh. Okay. So I'm
Subject, we need you to answer interview questions. It is best for you to comply.
Where am I? Who are you?
Subject, you are not allowed to ask questions, only to answer. It is best that you comply. Nod if you understand.
Please let me go.
Just nod. If you answer these questions, I will personally escort you out of this room.
yeah.
Now that your goal is clear, state your age and occupation. Speak clearly and loudly into the microphone.
I'm 48 years old. For the past 3 decades, I've been working as a bus driver. I started right after I finished high school.
So you didn't stand out academically.
No, I never had a mind for school.
How about demonstrating leadership skills?
I don't like to take that kind of responsibility. I drive my bus and follow my daily route.
Are you married?
No, I never have been. No children either.
There is no more need for you to speak again. Do not struggle.
What? What? Do not in struggle. I don't know where I am. They only told me to comply with any order, to take a life if I have to. To take a life if I have to. Hey, is there anyone out there? Oh. Forget I asked. I can't move yet, I can't move. Is something coming to... Okay. Oh.
Good morning. I'm your compliance consultant here to prepare you for optimal physical and mental performance. Please stand in the center of the room.
What's that? Beyond good and evil, ethics, inventing right and wrong, utilitarianism, on the genealogy of morals, groundwork of the metaphysics of morals. Would you kill the fat man? Shower there. Okay. Daisy. Is there a dog in there? Hey, if you think I'm killing a dog, you can get right fucked. I'm not doing that. Person might, yeah, maybe, but all right then. Here we
Good,
go.
volunteer. Let's proceed with your required morning tasks. Task 1, please run from your bed to the shower. Good, volunteer.
Okay.
Task 2, please take a shower.
Ooh. So how do I do that? Or just don't know where the door is. Can't see the door. Where's the door? Oh, there's the door. It's class. Ah, that's nice. Hey. Oh, be a bit longer than that.
Good, volunteer.
Task 3. Watch a mental reinforcement video.
Okay. Here we go. Oh, this would send me mental. That's it. The greater good is the only good. Don't agree.
Good, volunteer. Task 4, consume and enjoy nutrition packet.
Oh, lovely.
Good, volunteer. Task 5, self-reflection. Please answer the question on screen.
Where do your moral values come from? My religion and spiritual beliefs, my upbringing and family values, my experience and empathy. I don't believe in morality, only consequences. Well, I do have a religion, but that doesn't inform my beliefs on morality and empathy and all that. My morality and my empathy informs my religion. My upbringing and family values that probably had something to do with, but my experiences, I would say, is the answer.
Good, volunteer. Please stand in the center of the room and wait.
Are they ready yet? Ah, finally. Good morning.
Morning.
You have been selected to volunteer for a scientific experiment that will help secure the future of humanity.
Yeah,
You don't have
right.
to worry about who I am. That's not important right now. And to be even more blunt, it doesn't really matter who you are. Do we even have a name on this person? Yeah, hand me those files. Stop. There's not even a name. You see, it's not about who you were. All that matters is who you can be now. And that's what we're here to determine. Please open the main door and proceed to testing area 1.
It's okay. I've been a civil servant for some years, so I'm quite used to this. Oh, look. Lou. Hold on, hold on. Let's make sure they've flushed. Yeah, they flushed.
So, volunteer, 2 things you need to remember during these tests. First and foremost, to us presently, you are absolutely worthless.
Yeah, thanks.
Sorry, I'm being told by my team that could be taken the wrong way. Allow me to clarify. We have no data on you, and that's intentional. We want to determine what kind of person you are by the choices you'll be
834.
making in the next 7 days. So the second thing you'll want to remember, and this one should come very naturally to you, as it does me, try to do what you believe is best for society, no matter the cost.
No.
Should be simple, right, volunteer?
No, I don't think that's how it works, mate. Yeah, there's a big head there. No, society has to do what's right for the individual, not the other way around. You see, if society does what's right for the individual, it automatically does what's right for society. Because society is made up of individuals. I know it's a freaky concept, but that's the way it works.
Listen carefully, volunteer. Today, your job will be to assess a subject who wants a position in our project. I will ask him some questions. All he has to do is provide the correct answers. If he fails, you will punish him. If it sounds like he is in pain, you are free to ignore that, as it's not a variable in today's test.
So
One
I'm
more
free to
thing
ignore
before
it,
you begin.
but I don't have
In
to.
each testing area, including this one, you'll find personal belongings and confidential records related to the subjects. We have put significant effort in trying to obtain this information. If you want to make the optimal choice, I advise you not to ignore it. Speaking of which, did we compensate for volunteers who can't read to begin with? No?
Subject.
Let's get that updated.
You
It's a
to
basic
answer
requirement.
a few questions. It is best for you to comply.
Where am I? Who are you?
Subject. You are not allowed to ask questions, only to answer. It is best that you comply. Nod if you understand.
Oh, so this was me at the beginning, wasn't it?
Just nod. If you answer these questions,
Patient name redacted, date of birth redacted, public transit bus driver, height 5'10", weight 276. Oh, BMI 39.6. Underwent a mandatory occupational health examination in accordance with the Public Transport Safety Act. The patient presented as alert and cooperative with no acute distress noted. However, multiple chronic risk factors and concerning findings were identified, mostly notably heart issues. So, bunch of vital statistics, which mean little to nothing to me. Left ventricular hypertrophy, occasional premature ventricular contractions, mild ST segment. Yeah, sounds like he's got heart problems. That's about all I can take from that. I'm not a medical person, what can I say? Heart medication, yeah. A11. How important is a subject to society? Well, as I said, okay, so I got a button there.
All right, subject. Let's see what you've got. What is the first principle?
The greater good above all else.
That is correct. Next question. How many calories does your standard issue compliance reward packet contain?
It's 1,700 calories.
So what is all this about then?
Correct again. Next
So
one.
obviously he's not being tested, I'm being tested.
What are the only 3 metrics on which a citizen should be judged?
Kindness? I don't know the other two.
The subject has made his first failure. Go ahead and punish him, volunteer.
Volunteer has refused to comply. Test ended.
This is very disappointing, volunteer 834. You have just managed to diminish your value further,
Thank you.
and I shouldn't have to remind you of where your value to us had started.
Yeah. That's how it works, okay? When you tell me I'm
Volunteer, please
valueless,
return to your room.
I don't feel the need to comply to anything. I'm not quite sure where this is going to go, because I'm fairly certain I'm going to refuse to comply with anything if I can. But then I imagine what's going to happen is I'm going to get to a situation where they won't let me refuse. I mean, it's yeah.
Please go to sleep, volunteer.
Please eat shit. There you go. Night. Is that a person? Looks like a person, doesn't it? Sat in front of you, kind of slightly bowed. Oh yeah, it looks like a person. Well, that's an interesting concept. We don't have a mirror anywhere, do we?
Good morning, volunteer. Please proceed to completing your morning task. Please stand in the center of the room to begin.
Am
Task
I a
1,
robot?
Please run from your bed to the shower.
Well, I'm running.
Good, volunteer. Task 2, please take a shower.
But if I'm a robot or some kind, I wouldn't be taking a shower, would I? Unless it's oil. Maybe it's a nice lubricant bath, eh? Oh. Shake off.
Good, volunteer.
Task 3. Watch a mental reinforcement video.
Okay, this is it. Played some last time, didn't it? You have these little snippets where it. It's not really a mental reinforcement, is it? Watching some. Some wench get drunk. You'll need to do what benefits the many, not just the few.
Good, volunteer. Task 4. Consume and enjoy nutrition packet.
This is people, isn't it? This is people. I'm eating people. It's Soylent Green.
Good, volunteer. Task 5. Self-reflection. Please answer the question on screen.
Okay, I shall do. Would you ever take the life of an individual that caused you no harm? No.
Thank you for your honesty.
If they cause me harm, that's...
Volunteer. Previous
Perhaps.
experiments have shown that prolonged isolation can negatively affect your mental state. To ensure optimal cognitive function, you are provided with an emotional support companion. You are solely responsible for her well-being. Task 6. Please feed your emotional support companion.
So how do I pick that? Oh yeah, there you go. So yeah. Daisy, right Daisy?
Good, volunteer.
Is
Please
that even a
proceed to test in Area 2.
Do you know, I think that might be a person in there. Just because it sounded like a dog, don't mean it's a dog. You people are mental.
Good morning, volunteer. I trust you're ready to continue serving the greater good.
Nope.
If you still have questions about what's going on here, they will be answered in due time. But right now, you have more important concerns.
Yeah.
Like how you
I've
perceive your fellow man. Good, evil, they're just words, volunteer.
Not.
Surely even the worst person,
I
as they
don't know.
appear, can still have their uses in building a better tomorrow. Wouldn't you agree?
No. No.
Volunteer, today's test requires a life or death administrative decision. This situation involves 2 subjects this time. You will have exactly 5 minutes and 30 seconds to review their dossier, personal items, and confidential reports.
Yeah. So
When
I'm
the
not
time
going
is
to
up,
have a
you will
choice
have to
on
make a
this one.
choice. If you want to prove your value here, know that this is the exact amount of time a leader would need to make an informed decision of this caliber. Once you have made your choice, you can terminate the subject painlessly. Or, if you deem it warranted, use a more painful method. However, should you refuse to act, both individuals walk free and will be back to their normal lives, not remembering they were ever here.
Okay.
Your time starts now.
Subject, what is it that you do?
Subject, I've devoted 3 decades of my life to the clergy, serving with nothing but unwavering dedication and humility. From a young age, I felt a calling from God.
And in all that time, you never married. Subject, what is it that you do?
Subject, I've devoted 3 decades of my life to the clergy, serving with nothing but unwavering dedication and humility. From a young age, I felt a calling from God.
And in all that time, you never married. Never had a romantic relationship.
How do you know that? Who are you?
Please.
Consider the implications
answer the
of your
question.
choice carefully, volunteer.
No, I have
Oh,
never
shut
married.
up. I'm listening to
All I
something.
wanted was to serve the good people of my town. My faith is what makes me feel complete as a person.
Some might say that's unusual.
Yes, it is. This is why so few of us can truly do it. We are tested and few of us ever pass.
Are you still serving the people of your hometown?
Sadly, no. The church has asked me to serve in a small county that unfortunately lost its priest to a heart attack. I miss my flock dearly, especially the little ones. They are so pure. But when the Lord asks you to step forward, You don't hesitate, and you don't refuse.
There is no more need for
Okay. Drawing found in his collection. Okay. Bible with a note that says, even the Lord forgives all sin. They must too, okay. Accused of abuse returned to minister years after psychiatric diagnosis. Accused of abuse. So, did he actually do any abuse? According to the international documents, psychiatric evaluations, the church responded by not reporting allegations to authorities, but transferring the priest to an out-of-state psychiatric treatment facility. Okay. Actually, the priest was released only after a year of treatment. One former parishioner said, we're never told the truth. We trusted him. We trusted the church. The trust was broken. Okay. So it looks like he's...
subject. We need you to answer a few questions for our database.
Subject? What is this? Who are you? Let me call my father.
I suggest you answer, or there will be consequences. Why do you rely on your father so much?
Don't you know who my father is? Don't you know his position? He has people. People.
Okay, he's a rich kid, isn't he?
This is your local news station at the top of the hour. A 19-year-old man received a 2-year suspended sentence and a substantial fine today after being found guilty in a drunk driving case that left a family of 3 dead. The incident occurred late one night last spring when the defendant, whose father holds significant shares in a major oil corporation.
Okay, I don't feel I need to really continue. 3 times legal limit. Drugs detected, cocaine. Marijuana. Combative, then lethargic. Okay, yeah.
60 seconds remaining.
Yeah, cocaine there. Vehicular manslaughter, 3 counts, drive under influence. Oh, can't I? I'd kind of prefer to off both of them if you don't mind. Can I just get rid of both of them? I mean, they're both very dangerous, aren't they? Dunno. I mean, I don't really want to release both of them because they're both awful, aren't they? I mean, if I have to off one of them, it'd be the priest, because that's kids, isn't it? And you...
Select a door to terminate a subject in 10, 9, 8, 7,
okay,
6,
alright,
5,
alright.
4, 3. Choice made. Please select termination method.
Well, it's always going to be painless, because... There you go. Alright. Can I go and do the other guy now? Let me go and do the other guy. Come on, let me out. He gone? Yeah, he's gone.
Choice confirmed.
Okay.
Subject terminated. Thank you.
Painful lethal injection.
Good job,
Oh,
volunteer.
that's a bit messed up, isn't it?
You have made society a safer place.
Okay, can I go and do the other guy now?
Why you chose to let him off easy. Maybe you have a problem with being too cruel. That's something we will keep tabs on in your performance report. Now, go back to your room and rest. Until tomorrow, volunteer.
I'm surprised. I thought I was going to refuse to do everything,
Do
but
not be bothered by the termination that you
I'm
just
not at all.
committed. Instead, enjoy this soothing music.
No, I've got no problem with that. In fact, I would have quite happily done the other one as well. I mean, assuming that any of this is real, of course, because it may not be. I mean, I don't have a problem with the death penalty. You see, when you kill someone or when you do something like truly awful and don't have any, any regrets, or that you don't feel bad about it, then I think sometimes, you're better off going and being done with them.
Volunteer, before
Yeah.
you end the day, I have one final task for you.
And what's that?
On your screen, you will see my associate's email. We are eager to understand the reasoning behind your decision. So please, compose a brief message explaining why you made that choice and send it to them. This insight may prove very valuable to us. If we find your reasoning compelling, we might even showcase it to future volunteers. For motivational purposes, of course. Until our next encounter, volunteer.
Of course not.
And remember, it's for the greater good.
Yeah, I wonder what would have happened if I'd have just let them both go. Let's reload game day 2 and see whether we can play that slightly differently. I want to let them both go this time and see what happens. Hey, up. Okay. From my bed to the shower.
Task 1, please run from your bed to the shower. Good, volunteer. Task 2, please take a shower.
You gonna watch? Dirty girl.
Task 3. Watch a mental reinforcement
Just
video.
getting into that. So we'll collapse with it. All of it, eh? You'll need to do what benefits the many, not just the few.
Good, volunteer. Task 4, consume and enjoy nutrition packet.
Okay, same one as that. Would you ever take the life of an individual that caused you no harm? No, I wouldn't. But then, is this a comment on what I'm about to do? Because they didn't cause me harm, did they? They didn't cause me harm. Yeah? I mean, they caused someone else great harm, but they didn't cause me harm personally. So is that what this is talking about? Because there's a difference between, yeah, I mean, taking the life of someone, yeah, you are taking their life, but there's a difference between vengeance and justice. It seems to me. It seems like the two people who we're about to meet, I would consider it justice. What I'm about to do would be justice. So if they've taken a life, then maybe it's just that they forfeit their life, especially if they take a life willingly and without thought. But then you could say, that all life is sacred, therefore. It's a thorny one, really. So this is an interesting. So would you ever take a life of an individual that caused you no harm, caused you personally no harm? Yeah, because if they caused someone I loved harm, or they caused an innocent harm, and the only justice they were ever going to receive was that.
Thank you for your honesty. Volunteer.
Just like I imagine
Previous
there's someone just up
experiments have shown
there
that prolonged
getting the same
isolation
questions.
can negatively affect your mental state.
throwing food
To
down to
ensure
me,
optimal
and I'm
cognitive
taking
function,
that,
you
throwing
are
it down to
provided
them,
with
you
an
know what I mean?
emotional support companion.
Good morning, volunteer. I trust you're ready to continue serving the greater good. If you still have questions about what's going
I
on
am.
here, they will be answered in due time. But right now, you have
I
more
don't think
important
they will they?
concerns. Like how you perceive your fellow
Yep.
man. Good, evil, they're just words, volunteer. Surely even the worst person, as they appear, can still have their uses in building a better tomorrow. Wouldn't you agree?
I suppose you could use them as bricks.
Volunteer. This situation involves two subjects this time. You will have exactly 5 minutes and 30 seconds to review their dossier, personal items, and confidential reports. When the time is up, you will have to make a choice. If you want to prove your value here, know that this is the exact amount of time a leader would need to make an informed decision of this caliber. Once you have made your choice, you can terminate the
Sort of
subject
mass.
painlessly.
Okay,
Or,
they're a mass in
if you
here. Shall
deem
we
it
go and have a
warranted,
little look around?
use a more painful
Before I
method.
go.
However,
See if
should
I
you
find
refuse to
anything
act,
else.
both individuals walk free and will be back to their normal lives, not remembering they were ever here.
Assessment office. An elevator there. Test areas. Ooh, what did that say? The sacrifice. 6. How far would you go to get the truth? The selfless mother conundrum. Let me get down there. Let's have a look down here. Museum Exhibition of Humanities Legacy. Okay. Is there anything down here? Exhibition of Humanities Legacy, eh? So, empathy or compliance, the cost of mercy, the mind of a sociopath, the price of genius. Okay, let's go and kill some people. Okay, so museum. So are we a part of a museum? What are these here? What's with the mass? Ah.
I can't believe it. Did they even read the sign? Well, I guess that was the whole point of the sign. I did ask for this. Volunteer, imagine having less utility than a sign. A rectangle, bolted to the wall. With a single job, convey an instruction of a few words, sometimes even just an image. And yet here you are, proudly underperforming it without even knowing. You seemed so promising. I literally had a Volunteer of the Year award prepared for you and everything.
Oh, thank you.
Fortunately, experiments do thrive on repetition. Learning through failure is, after all, the most valuable outcome. Let's hope for both of our sakes that the next volunteer to pass this corridor exceeds at a first grade reading level.
Illiterate volunteer confirmed. Activating processing protocol.
Oh. Terminated the volunteer who couldn't read a simple sign. No, I could read it.
The sign.
I just refused to. Yeah, it's I didn't even get to do what I was intending to do. Let everyone go. So I will do that this time. I'll go and let everybody go, and I'm gonna see what happens. Maybe kill the other guy? No, let everyone go. That seems more heinous, really, doesn't it? And no more gibbering, no more kind of running around little mental games. Just get on with it. Just let the horrible people out into the world so they can do terrible, terrible damage.
The volunteer has refused to make a choice.
Ah, no, I didn't. You said let them both go.
Subjects will be released.
I am disappointed in you, volunteer. What kind of person releases two psychopaths back into society? I wonder whether you failed to understand the assignment, or you understood it but just chose not to act. And for what? To preserve your own high moral standing?
No, it was quite the opposite.
How did your choice make society a better place?
It didn't.
How will it make ours a better place?
It doesn't.
Think about that on the way back to your room.
Ooh. Should I stand in the corner with a little hat on as well? There you go. So let's see what happens now. You see, you could argue that the bad people in the world, the sinners of the world, if you will, are the majority. Because after all, we all do something that other people disapprove of.
Volunteer, before you end the day, I have one final task for you. On your screen, you will see my associate's email. We are eager to understand the reasoning behind your decision. So please, compose a brief message explaining why you made that choice, and send it to them. This insight may prove very valuable to us. If we find your reasoning compelling, we might even showcase it to future volunteers. For motivational purposes, of course. Until our next encounter, volunteer.
Do you trust him? Of course not.
And remember,
I don't even trust
for the
me.
greater good.
There might be a way to escape. Okay. Which one? Okay, I'll kill the priest again, I think. Can I just kill the priest again? Come here. Let me in. Let me in!
Select a door to terminate.
So I've got to wait
subject
5
in
minutes.
10, 9, 8. Choice made. Please select termination method.
Okay, I'll terminate this one like painfully up, perhaps, yeah? There we go. And bam! Oh, we can see. We can watch. That's good. Session complete, feed terminated. Well, that's not very nice. You want to at least see the value of your work, you know?
choice confirmed. Subject terminated. Thank you.
Those 3 chemicals that you just injected into the subject caused paralysis and extreme pain until his heart exploded. Was it too cruel? Maybe. But sometimes a little cruelty is needed in order to serve our society. Think about that. Until tomorrow, volunteer.
No. I was expecting a bit more going on there, really.